how do you keep the romance? Romance kid. Did we say you should be asking? We love people, first of all.
Yeah.
Just so you know. We
both
enjoy company.
We're both people.
Yeah.
People person.
First of all, he talks too much. So
It's a shame.
he talks a lot. If you know, a lot of times when Philip is talking to you, he wants you to be staring at him while he's talking.
Yes, what I'm saying is important.
Oh, you know what?
I need your undivided attention.
Yeah. So a lot of times when Philip is talking, he says, "Show me, show," and I'm like, "I'm really where's the pants in the relationship?"
I'll let you answer that.
Really? That's a tricky question. Philip, when he's upset, he yells, and I hate that.
She yells too.
Yeah, like we both yell. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Brandy, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everything, comments, likes, watching it. And today we're doing something a little bit different. Some of you already know I'm doing the husband tag. Here is Brandy's husband. We're gonna do a get to know him today. We had few questions from my Instagram, and then I created some. I got some from Google. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello everyone. My name is Phillips.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Here's a question for you. Do you prefer cat or dog?
None of the above.
Yeah, none. He's not an animal person.
Nope, never been. Probably never will be. But if the kids want a dog, I would consider it.
Yep. So, what was your first impression of her, of me? Uh-oh. What was your first impression of me?
Jeez. Yeah, we were at a youth convention, and I'm in the front, standing there. It was towards the end, the first day. And this lady walks in, and she had this tiny bird chirpy voice. And she was complaining about something. And I'm like, who's that with that tiny voice just going off? So that was my first impression of her. Also, later the same day, she basically took a swipe at me in the car. We were sitting in the same car together, and she took a swipe at me, and I'm like, oh, okay, she got a mouth on her. I can deal with this. So yeah, that was my first impression.
So lousy. It means I was lousy. Anyway.
That's not the word I would use.
Okay.
I would say opinionated.
Yeah, I'm very opinionated. By the way, guys, we're outside our home. We're in the backyard, so if you're getting any noise or whatever, we apologize. Next question says, how did y'all meet? Are you gonna answer all the questions? Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, I don't have to talk. I always talk anyway.
No, you can answer some. Like I mentioned earlier, we met at a youth convention. So.
We met at a youth convention, like a church thing. Oh Lord, someone said, how did you first know Oga was feeling you? I guess that question is for me. I first know he was feeling me. I knew right from the get-go because, I don't know, he was paying extra attention to me. I could read his body language. So yeah, I knew he was feeling me.
And she was showing me a lot of love, so maybe it was mutual.
Lies.
She always found a way.
Lies.
She found a way to be around me all the time. So
I did. I won't deny that one. I did. I was kind of always looking for him, like, where is this guy? Next question says, do you want more kids?
I'm open to the idea of having one more.
The answer is no.
I'm open to the idea, but I'll let it be a decision.
Which idea?
But that would be only if one of you is willing to touch me about $10 million. I'll have one tomorrow.
So the answer is no, because ain't nobody giving you $10 million.
Okay.
So someone said, are you working or both? I think they're asking, are both of us working? Yes, we're both working.
We both work, yeah.
Or what does your husband do for a living? What do you do?
We both work, and I'm open to being a house husband if she makes all the money in the world. But having said that, I work in the IT industry, so I'm an IT auditor.
He's an IT guy. I might like the idea of him being a house husband. Honestly, take care of that means you're doing all the chores, you're doing all the dishes, you are vacuuming, you are doing everything. No.
I do some of that already, so I have no problem with that. If you can bring $10 million a year home, I'll take it.
Someone is asking, what advice do you have for people with long distance relationship? So what advice do you have for people in a long distance relationship?
I mean, when we were dating, we kind of had a long distance relationship, but it really wasn't that long distance. But,
more like a short distance.
but
a
it was
distance.
A distance. Anyways, but I mean, my advice to people is, the more you care about each other, the more you can make things work. It takes a lot of compromise. It takes a lot of hard work, but it's doable. But I mean, if you can avoid it, go ahead, avoid it. But it's very doable. It takes a lot of transparency and a lot of consistency and hard work.
Transparency. It takes a lot of transparency because you guys can't see each other. Anyway.
And it also takes a lot of trust.
Trust. Yep. How do you keep the romance? Romance. Did we say you should be asking? How do you keep the romance alive in your relationship with 2 small children?
I mean, it's a little easier for us because we have some help. So that makes it a little easier. But, I mean, you just have to be very mindful of each other. Understanding each other is very important. Understanding what each person likes, understanding what your partner likes, understanding what they don't like, and also understanding what triggers them, what makes them happy, what makes them angry, and making sure you try to do the needful to keep the happy part always going. Yeah,
so it's a little easier because we get some help. So,
so we can have some me time without the kids sometimes.
Some us time. What do you mean me time?
Same difference.
Okay. How do you keep friends and family close and also find personal time for each other?
I mean,
we love people, first of all.
Yeah.
Just so you know. We enjoy company.
We're both people.
Yeah.
People persons. So we're able to do that because we have people around. We enjoy being around our friends and company. I think one of the things is both of us are pretty genuine, so we don't keep fake friends. So
no fake friends.
So we make sure the people around us are people that we can be honest with, that we can talk to, that we can enjoy time with. Very, very open people. So because of that, we're able to enjoy people's company. But we also, thankfully, we have a house. So when I need my personal time, I can go into the master and spend my personal time.
And spend 4 hours.
She can do her thing whenever she needs to. And I think the other important part is she's very, very good at that, understanding that, hey, Philip needs some personal time. When I go play golf, she doesn't complain. When I do the things that I want to do, she doesn't complain. And I try not to complain when she does what she wants to do too.
He can't complain. I let him do everything he wants to do so that means I can have mouth.
You don't let me do what I want to do.
Okay, I don't care.
Don't
like it's not a
complain when I do
problem.
what I
Yeah.
want to do.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't, it's not a problem. Okay. How do you keep from getting on each other's nerves?
We don't.
We're always getting on each other's nerves. So
But in a good way.
Yeah. We don't try to avoid getting on each other's nerves.
We both know when to be nice and most of the time when to be a little petty, when to be a little mean. And I mean, I think understanding the time and situation helps to keep things very fair and open and very straight.
We know our limits, basically. You know, we know when to stop.
Yes.
How do you resolve problems?
We pout for a short time and then we get over it.
So we have moments where we don't just talk to each other. Like,
Short moments.
yeah, but
And I think one important thing to keep in mind is there was something we watched the other day where the person said, never let what you feel override what you know is right, right? So even when we're not in the best of terms, we understand that there are some things that override our emotions.
yeah.
So, if we need to discuss something about the kids, take care of something with the home, we still get that done no matter how pissed we are at each other. Or
So don't let your emotions take over what you know, basically, if that makes
what
sense.
you know is right.
Yeah, what you know is right. You know we need to get this done, but you want to be petty because y'all mad at each other and still don't get it done. It's gonna hurt in the long run, so yeah. And we apologize a lot. Yeah, we do. No,
She does.
I'm quick to saying sorry.
I try to when I have to.
Okay. What can he spend hours doing? I'm about to cobalize him. Okay.
Golf.
Other than golf. Okay, so my husband can spend hours playing golf. He loves golf. I think every other weekend he goes golfing with his friends. But this thing here
What's that thing?
is hookah. What's it called?
It's a vape.
It's a vape.
But that's not mine, that's hers.
Heck no. This vape, he can spend hours smoking this thing. Please, I need someone to preach a sermon to him about how bad this thing is. He claims it's not bad because there's no scientific proof, so that's not even helping. Anyway,
It makes no such
my
thing.
husband can spend time and hours playing golf and smoking that stuff while on his phone or while watching TV, some sports or something.
She assumes the hour is spent vaping. The hour is actually spent taking care of business on my phone.
Yeah, while vaping.
Vaping just
For
is
4 hours.
Vaping is just a side
For 4 hours.
event in that.
His favorite TV show. Sports. Do you have
Yeah, I watch a lot of sports, but if it's outside of sport, I like anything that's action and anything that has
Yeah.
politics type thing. So shows that includes like presidential stuff, political
Yeah.
stuff in it. So we like to watch.
He likes movies like Designated Survivor,
That's not a
like,
movie. That's a show.
well, they get the point.
Yeah,
You know,
shows like Designated Survivor.
The Fall of the White House, all those movies.
That's not what it's called. It's called White House Down.
White House Down, something Olympian has fallen. He loves TV shows like that or movies like that.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite shows of all time is West Wing. Some of you might not know about that, but you can look it up.
West Wing?
Yeah, it's a White House show.
Yeah, that was a good one. I haven't seen it, but I know it was a good one.
Yeah.
Places you want to travel to.
My wife wants to go to the Maldives.
Yeah, I want to go to the Maldives.
So,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to look into how to make that happen. We have this conundrum. We want to travel, but she doesn't like to travel.
That's so weird, y'all. I don't like traveling because I'm scared of planes. I'm like, is it a phobia that I have? I don't know. But I love to travel, but I don't like to fly.
She loves to visit places. She doesn't like to travel. There's a difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, she wants to go to Maldives. I would like to go to Greece. I want to do a tour of Europe next, so we'll work on that.
Yep. So, what is your favorite color?
I probably would have to say black or blue.
Black.
Black or blue.
When I met Philip, his favorite color was black. All of a sudden, he likes blue.
She assumed my favorite color was black because I wear black and I like a lot of things black, like my car. But yeah, that works. Blue or black.
Okay, so what food do you not like? He likes every food.
Lies.
FOOD. My husband's eating it.
I just do that to make your life simple.
True. So
But
he's not picky. That's good.
I don't like eba. Not because I really don't like it for specifically, but anything Gary makes me happy.
So next one, what do you love about each other?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, I'll go first. What do I love about him? I love a lot of things about Philip. I like that he's a very focused person. He's a very consistent person. He's an all-around guy. Like, he's the, what do they call people that he can fix stuff in the house, and you know, and also he's a very considerate person. Like, not even husband, like not as a husband, as a person. He's very considerate. He's very selfless, understanding. Yeah, a lot. I love a lot of things about him. Yeah, I can keep going, but don't let his head burst. Yeah, he's a good person. I love everything. If you ask me what I don't love, I have answers to that too. You can go.
So what do I love about my wife? I love the fact that she's God-fearing. I love the fact that she is very considerate also, most times. I think a good feature that she has is, I don't know if it's a good or bad feature, but she sometimes has no filter. She speaks her mind quite a bit. So you, as the receiver, have to filter out the message.
I like that. Repeat it so the people that don't know me can hear.
You have to filter out what the real message is and what is being communicated. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's a great thing or a bad thing, but it works for us.
So I don't have filter. You have to do the filtering when I talk. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say. It's a good feature because you know what I'm thinking, especially.
It's not that great a feature.
No, especially
it's an okay feature.
As a husband and wife, you can read my mind, and then I'm the kind of person I'll let you know, so I'm not getting upset for no reason. And you're like, why are you mad? One, what is his most repeated phrase or sentence? First of all, he talked too much. So
Touché.
He talk a lot. If you know him, you know. But
she lies. But
he likes to say "shong bummy," like, because a lot of times when Philip is talking to you, he wants you to be staring at him while he's talking.
Yes, what I'm saying is important.
I
need your undivided attention.
Yeah. So a lot of times when Philip is talking, he says "shong bummy, shong," and I'm like, I'm listening, like not just to me, just in general. And another thing he says is, the sleep is for the weak, because me, I love to sleep.
So the thing is this, Toby, you can be talking to Toby and she will slip off sitting right there.
No, I have to be real.
Toby can be watching the most interesting thing that she likes in this world and fall asleep there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she doesn't fall asleep standing.
I mean,
so I have to check every time when I'm talking to her to make sure she's not dozing off. Because what's going to happen is when I get to the end of what I'm saying, she's going to say, hey, what did you say again? Can you repeat that?
I do say
and
that.
then that gets on my nerve and it becomes a problem.
And he thinks sleep is for the weak. Well, I guess I'm weak then.
I mean,
Shoot.
Sleep is for the weak.
You have to, yeah, I know.
When we're alive, we work, and we play. And then when we die, there's more than enough time for all of us.
And y'all know I don't roll with it. I'm like, no. I'm in this life, I'm going to sleep, work, and sleep. Anyway, we're almost done. Who wears the pants in the relationship?
I'll let you answer that.
Really? That's a tricky question. Who wears the pants? I think we both have equal say in our relationship, I want to say.
No.
Really? I think we have equal say. Like, I actually, he asks for my opinions a lot, and I ask for his opinions a lot. Then we come together to agree. Go ahead.
So.
That was the best answer.
Actually, no. we understand the battles to fight. We understand that there's some things that, some decisions that needs to be made by her, and then there's decisions that need to be made by me. So we just make it work based on, the decisions that need to be made by each person.
That's
You
true.
know, if we need to put a painting on a wall or something, I have no business with that. That's her decision to make. So I let that be. If we need to choose a certain type of curtain, that's her decision to make. Now,
So we know what roles each of us
yeah.
play.
If we need to fix a car or buy a car or do something with a car or something like that, then obviously she knows nothing about cars. It makes sense that I would make that decision.
Yeah.
So each person knows the battles to fight, and we make it work.
What was our first road trip? It wasn't from Beaumont to Dallas.
Houston to Dallas?
I mean, no, Beaumont to Houston.
I don't know.
No, I
don't
never
remember.
drove that. Houston to Dallas probably was
Houston
our
to
first.
Oklahoma?
So I didn't go to Dallas before. We don't know this answer. Yeah, we don't remember. We've had many road trips, especially before we got married.
Well, I think the main one we probably should say is the one after we got married. Which
After.
would be
To
to
Houston.
Houston multiple times, and then we did Florida. No, not Florida.
Oh, Atlanta.
Georgia. Yeah, Atlanta,
Yes.
Georgia. We did Georgia once.
Yeah, but our first road trip after marriage was probably to Houston because I'm from Houston. I married into Dallas.
Our first road trip after marriage was from Houston to Dallas. Right after the wedding, we drove home.
Done, okay. Houston to Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah,
after the
because
wedding.
after the wedding we drove to Dallas. Right. Okay, we'll take that.
Then we drove back to Houston.
Yeah. Then we drove to Atlanta. That was one of our funnest or most fun, whatever the English is, trip.
My wife wanted to take a road trip with a convertible. So we
Yeah.
rented a convertible and drove from Dallas to...
It had to be a convertible, and I was pregnant. I think I was like 6 months or 5.5 months pregnant. I'm going to put
it
a
was
picture.
very spontaneous. It was, we decided everything.
Yes, the night before was when we decided to take that trip to Georgia. Yeah, that was fun.
It worked out well.
Okay, next question. Excuse me. What pisses you off about each other? I know what pisses me off about him. Philip, when he's upset, he yells. And I hate that.
She yells too. So
Yeah, like we're both yellers. That's
I don't
not
yell as
good.
much as you do.
We're both
Toby
yellers.
doesn't have to be pissed to yell.
My voice is naturally loud, so Philip thinks I'm yelling when I'm talking.
You are yelling because there are times you talk without yelling.
This is going to take him 30 years into this marriage, by God's grace, for him to get that. I'm not yelling, I'm just talking.
Oh, it's fine with me. But she doesn't.
But that's
yell.
one thing that pisses me off about Philip.
It's fine with me.
He yells.
What pisses me off about Toby? Whoo!
I thought you
How
were
many
saying-
hours do you guys have?
I'm not that bad, y'all.
She's hard-headed.
I am.
Yeah, and sometimes she just doesn't listen.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I can work with it.
I'm hard-headed. I try
mean,
to
I don't
do
have
what
a
I really
choice.
want to do. So, two things we've answered this one. Who wears the pants? If you're watching TV, what do you watch? We've done that one. His favorite sports team. Sport or sports team? Because
I have multiple teams.
Yeah, because Philip likes the Lakers. Then it was this football team you and Bolaji always not the Astros. What's the Dallas Cowboys,
I
right?
hate the Cowboys with a passion.
Motifel.
Very big fail. So my favorite sports teams are
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Oh yeah, duh! I know that one. That one. Man U. Oh, Man U.
Manchester United, the Lakers, obviously.
Yeah.
In football, American football, I like the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, I don't pay attention to that.
And what other sports are there? In baseball, I'm not the biggest baseball fan, but I watch, and I usually root for the Yankees. I know, the Evil Empire. So yeah, I root for a lot of teams that a lot of people hate because they're really good. But most of them, I started rooting for them before they were good, so when they were struggling. So, but yeah, I'm a Laker fan. Been for over 20, 25 years now. Man U fan for over 25 years too. Rams fan for about 10, 15 years. So yeah.
You know I'm going to cut all
Actually,
those
20
things
years,
you wrote.
20
You are talking to me. I'm going to edit it out. What does he do that you wish he didn't do? That's the same thing. We've answered that one. What do I do that I wish I don't do? Yeah. Do you have any, this is the last question, yeah. Do you have any trust issues?
I would say no, I don't. I mean, the thing about life is that when you're younger, people have that, you know. But when you marry and when you grow older, you start realizing that, man, trust is something you have to build in yourself. A lot of people with trust issues have they have their own personal issues that they're dealing with, which is what leads to that.
Huh.
Or sometimes they're projecting their own shortcomings on the opposite person. So trust issues, I think at this point in time, I've got to the point where if somebody wants to leave me, well, let them go. Life will continue.
He's really like that, y'all. He has this nonchalant, like,
life will go on.
and that's how I am too.
Because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, your family's still gonna love you, and tomorrow's still gonna.
My mama's still gonna love me. My daddy's still gonna love me. Even man says he's not loving me anymore.
And tomorrow's still gonna happen. So.
Yeah. But no, we don't have trust issues. To answer the question, I think we've gotten to that point in our relationship that we just know we know what to expect from each other, and we try not to let each other down. I think that's the thing. We intentionally try not to let each other down. That's it. So we're done. I hope this was fun. I hope they enjoyed it. So we're done with this interview with my husband. Thanks for, being a special VIP guest. Okay, we're done here. Thanks for watching, and I have a feeling he's going to come back because my husband Loki likes attention. He's going to find a reason to come back to this Brandy TV. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, we're outside. This is natural light and I love it. I'm gonna do more videos outside of the house, and you guys stay safe, be blessed, and I love you all. Mwah.